take you back to a Nairobi hotel now where ELOG is giving that statement. Let's listen in.
What ELOG, Uraia and others are trying to do is that they pick up what is being discussed in political platforms, and then we are able to assess it and then discern what the issues are, what needs to go to a referendum, what does not need to go to a referendum, what is just hot air, and then share that with the members of the public. So that's the end of our statement. We will welcome any questions that you may be having in respect of what we've been able to say. I thank you. Do we do that now or after the questions? Can we do the questions, and I can do this afterwards? So I can also have Swahili questions afterwards. Yes.
During the different projects that you say you will start, there are a number of anomalies that you notice. You raise these concerns to them during the process. What do they say during that?
Okay. Yes.
Lango ni moja tu katika lugha ya Kiswahili. Je, ikiwa haya mapendekezo yenu yatafanywa kazi na tume ya IEBC, mnaona haya mapendekezo yanayoletwa na hiki chama cha Third Way Alliance yako sawa kuweza kusukuma katiba ifanywe marekebisho, ama mnaonaje kulingana na nyinyi kama shirika?
Okay. Any other question? I think to answer the first question on the question of whether we spoke to IEBC, we were accredited first by the IEBC to observe the verification process. So we were doing this within a formality. And in our engagement with the IEBC over the period in which they were verifying, although we were not allowed much access in terms of getting all the data that would have required for a thorough, much more comprehensive analysis of what they were able to present, the snapshots of what we were able to see, and that what I've also displayed at this press conference was shared with them. I was told, well, we are seeing this. They say they would make an assessment at the end of the process. From their process, and I want to make this very clear, from their process, if you look at the way they have done the analysis in terms of either duplicate signatures or missing details, they say around 200,000 were not authentic. Now, that would be part of what we were able to see. But why we are insisting on the issue of consent and also publishing is that we did not see the entirety of those records. And it would be therefore prudent for IEBC, if they wanted to prove this beyond reasonable doubt that 1.2 million signatures were authentic, or the petitioners were authentic in their consent, that you publish this to the public. And that was an agreement. Actually, we asked them, and that's why they say, at the end of the process, we shall publish this. That's what we'd like to see done. We know they've already given the green light to move to the next direction. If there's an opportunity to create transparency in the process, I think they should utilize it. Any other question in English? Because I'll respond to the issue when you come to the Swahili.
For avoidance, I would like to clarify various questions about the petitioners. Are you finding the whole process of obtaining the Punguza Mzigo flawed in its sense? Is it flawed from what you said?
No, I think we have. First, we must be very clear that ELOG has no issue with the Punguza Mzigo initiative. It is one of the processes which is provided by law, that you can have a popular initiative, and I think that's what the movers of this particular petition have done. Our issue is on a process of verification that we thought could be done better. Remember, this is the second time that IEBC is conducting a verification of signatures. We had the Okoa Kenya initiative, which was done in 2016. And we raised a number of issues then. We raised the question of biometrics even then. And we said, we can benefit from technology. If you want to authenticate a process like this, where you have captured biometrics, for instance, why not use them? If you're going to use a manual process of signature verifications, why not go the bank way? Banks have a repository of signatures. So when I sign as a voter, and I send, and we were able to see, and these are the questions that we are raising, because there are quite a number of similar entries. And even from what I was able to show you, which is just a page of it, you can clearly see this like there's somebody who is signing for other people. Now, how do we move forward that process to make it much more authentic? We display to the public and ask you people, did you come to the ELOG press conference? Can you confirm that you are the ones who are at the ELOG press conference? That is a further way of authenticating the process. That was not done. And that is what I think we have a major, because we know they don't have a repository of signatures. We know they never use the biometrics. But what further way could have validated the process? So we are not invalidating it. Perhaps even if they went through that process that we are saying, perhaps it would be still the 200,000 who would still be invalidated. But we are saying that opportunity, that occasion did not arise for that to happen, and we feel that should have been a critical step.
So, yeah. You want to remember the system that was in mind with all these signatures
the most technology that we were able to observe in the process was the use of Excel to check the details. For instance, I will not be able to do something like signature. You can only be able to check numerics and such other data that can be able to find out. And because there were two processes. First is to ensure that the entries are correct. The second was also to confirm that they are in the voters list. So getting to confirm whether you are in the voters list is simple. You have the ID, you have the name. But where you have duplicate, of course, that becomes an invalid entry. One of them becomes an invalid entry. But the question is, consent cannot be confirmed from this process. And yet the referenda, the popular initiative process is very clear that you're supposed to go out, collect signatures. These signatures are based on consenting voters. And this is the threshold we want to establish as ELOG. It must be based on that. So that even the Okoa Kenya movers do not feel that theirs perhaps was done wrongly. You know, we need to move from what we experienced in the last one to the one that we have now and improve the process. That makes Kenyans feel that they've been involved in the process. And they are very clear that there was nothing fishy which went about. So if I leave it that, then we can quickly explain some of the issues that we were able to raise in Swahili to the best of my ability. Jambo la kwanza ni kusema kwamba ELOG tuliweza kukagua ile process ambayo IBC ilikuwa imefanya ya verification of signatures za Punguza Mzigo. Na ulikuwa masuala kadhaa ambayo tuliweza kupata baada ya ukaguzi wetu wa hilo shughuli ama hilo zoezi. Ya kwanza ni kwamba kulikuwa na sahihi ambayo tuliona ni kama zinafanana na zilikuwa tuliziona kwenye ukurasa kadhaa za zile forms ambazo zilikuwa zimesubmitiwa na watu wa Punguza Mzigo. Kijambo la pili ni kwamba tuliweza pia kudhibitisha kwamba IBC hawana register ya sahihi. Maybe ni bora kueleza tukisema kwamba ukienda kwa benki, kama ukienda kwa banki, ukienda kuchukua pesa kwa banki, unaenda unapata kwamba banki inaweza kuverify signature yako kwa sababu wako na ile register ambao wameweka signatures za watu wote ambao wanaweka pesa ama hela kwenye zile benki. Lakini IBC hawakuwa na register kama hiyo, ama hawakuwa na njia mwafaka ya kuwa wameweka sahihi za kila mpiga kura. Kwa hivyo hawakuweza kudhibitisha kwamba zile kura zilikuwemo kwenye zile form zilikuwa za wenye kura wenyewe. Jambo la tatu ni kwamba IBC walifanya zoezi la kuregister wapiga kura kwa kutumia njia ya biometrics. Na hilo halikutumiwa kwenye hili zoezi. Wale ambao walikuwa na collect zile signatures, kama wangepatiwa nafasi ya kutumia zile biometrics, labda ingekuwa sawa baadaye wakijaribu kusahihisha kwamba wale wapiga kura walikuwa wamekubaliana na ile petition ambayo ilikuwa imeletwa na wale wenye Punguza Mzigo, ama wale walikuwa wameleta huo mswada. Kwa hivyo biometrics ambazo tunajua ziko zile kits ambazo IBC imekuwa nazo hazikutumika kwenye hili zoezi. ELOG pia iliweza kudhibitisha kwamba kulikuwa na ID numbers, vitambulisho ambazo zilikuwa zafanana, au namba za vitambulisho ambazo zilikuwa zafanana. Pia kulikuwa na entries ambazo zilikuwa zimelack details zote, labda kulikuwa jina haliko ama ID number haiko ama sahihi haiko. Kwa hivyo kulikuwa na details ambazo zilikuwa hakuna kwenye zile form, kwenye zile fomu kadhaa, kwenye fomu kadhaa ambazo ELOG waliweza kuzikagua. Na pia jambo ambalo tunaona ni muhimu kabisa baada ya hili zoezi ni kwamba IEBC walikuwa waweze kuwasilisha zile sahihi kwa umma, kwenye umma. Walikuwa publish zile signatures kwa public, kwa sababu voters wako na haki ya kujua kwamba kama hao ndio walisign. Ukikumbuka political parties, kulikuwa na mzozo juu ya political parties ambao walikuwa wametumia majina za watu kwenye vyama vyao. Ulikuwa unajipata wewe kumbe umekuwa mwanachama wa ODM, wewe ni mwanachama wa Jubilee bila kuhusishwa. So tulikuwa
It is a statement from the Elections Observation Group this morning, throwing another spin into the push for a referendum in the country. Punguza